reason why I not use the Basilisk V2. You see the red circle around it? That's the reason. If I hold my fingers like this and put it around here or a little bit lower, I can barely click because I hold the size of this plastic. I hope you can see it. This plastic side you hold basically, and then you can't click anymore. And it's basically a design flaw because I have no place to place my finger somewhere else. If I hold it like this, I have almost no grip and I can easily activate the button. But if I hold it like the normal way, I hold the button actually, and it's really annoying because you cannot press the button. And I hope Razer will fix it because this mouse is nearly perfect.
Still hope that.
It's G502 knockoff with better grips, 100% PTFE feet, braided cord, ultra flexible Razer braided cord, great sensor, enough buttons, insanely good scroll wheel with a nice tensioning and resistance. I really like it, and overall this mouse is nearly perfect. I can't just not use it. So what we are basically doing with the Razer Basilisk, because of this design flaw, we throw it in a trash can where it belongs. It's just really awful. I wish they improved it with the Basilisk V3, and let's go back to the desk.
Yeah. So I think I have still that same problem. I have now the Razer Basilisk V2 into my hands, and we're gonna play a Dota match after some honest talk about the gaming mouse, what I like and dislike, and some are only my problems. Some people hold their mouse different than I do. So we're gonna test it out after the honest talk, and then we're gonna play one Dota match as a support, and let's find out if it's true. If I still have the problem, if it's still ochre, I probably will not buy the Razer Basilisk V3. That's probably, I will wait for number 4, and maybe they will fix it. Who knows? Who knows? So let's go, guys, to the honesty talk.
So people, finally we come to the Razer Basilisk V2 itself. It has a very nice grippy side. I like it more than a G502 grippy side, but also the G502 is not bad at all. These side buttons are placed decent. I wish this back button was a little bit more backwards, like 2 mm or something, and that one, the front one, a little bit more longer or a little bit more backwards as well, so for easier reach both buttons. Because in MOBAs like the games I like, Dota 2 or League of Legends or RTS games, I don't use side buttons, but yeah, they are nice to have them positioned well to activate them well without repositioning your hand. You also have a clutch button. You can click on it and then it activates a button that you have set up in the software. Total buttons of this Basilisk V2 is 10. They say 11, probably this one they count as well, the profile button. But in total it's 10 and a resistant scroller. So you do lower for easier scrolling and higher for more, is it friction? More resistance. And I like it on the most resistant one, and you can hear it like this. This is the most resistant one. Really, crispy. You really have the feel of resistance. You feel the steps as well. It's a really well scroll wheel. You also see markers on the side next to the scroll wheel. That means that there are 2 buttons, one to the left, to the right. I disabled that because I really hate to, when normal scrolling, I sometimes do a different action with side scrolling, but you can use it if you want that. 2 DPI customization buttons, depending on what you want to have set it on. You can go to the Razer Synapse 3.0 to do whatever you want with that one. This was the problem I told you at the beginning. So I grip it like this, guys. I've not positioned my camera well right now, but I grip it like this, and then I hold the side of this right mouse button, and sometimes I can't click. So that's very annoying. So I can fix that by putting my fingers a bit more backwards, but then I have lesser control, and I don't like that. So we're gonna test it in this coming Dota match to see if it's really a problem. I said that in a previous video that I really hated it. This part only of the mouse, and the rest I really is top notch. For example, the Ultra Razer flexible speed cable is not too floppy. It's quite sturdy, flexible as well. I give this one is top notch. I like it. I don't like too floppy mouse cables because they come underneath your mouse with low mouse sensitivity, and then you need to throw it away and re-game again. This is another hindrance in your game, so that's a little bit annoying. But this cable is good. So as I told you, this side buttons could be both a little bit more backwards or longer and positioned more central or something, but especially this one on the back more backwards, so it gives more space to the front one to make it bigger or more backwards as well. Razer, please do that in your Basilisk V4. This is the V2 by the way, but I don't buy the V3. The reason because of it has the same problem. So if I don't like the V2, I don't like the V3 because of this side, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So overall, I really like this texture on this buttons. Actually, they are similar or the same. They are way more textured than the G502 buttons, and I have more grip. I don't need grip tapes with this mouse at all, and with the G502 it's sometimes slippery, especially when I do Jumbo Tail Frenzy on Kovac. It's when I move too much, it slips out of my hand sometimes with the G502, not with the Basilisk V2. So that's great. Scrolling, really top notch. It has not that infinite scrolling like the G502, but it's great. Buttons are all tactile, they are great. Yeah, I like the left and right mouse button, really great. This glossy I don't really like. Maybe they can put more RGB into it or something. And these glossy side buttons, well, they are fine. I still have some grip. Maybe put some grip markers on them, or yeah, make them non-glossy or something, I don't know. Well, on this side there's grip to the rubber grip to the top front, so in my opinion, if there's grip here, you should also use your finger there. But if you do it, you have that problem as I mentioned. Overall, the skates are 100% PTFE, very fast. And this mouse weighs like 96 grams on a scale, so that's great. Profile switch, resistance scrolling to make it more resistant. PTFE mouse skate around the sensor, that's great. One on the bottom, very smooth. One on the side, very smooth. Two on the top, very smooth. No problem at all with these skates. But if you want them to have slower, more control, you need to buy some aftermarket skates. Or you want even faster this one than these skates, there are also aftermarket skates for that. Later on, coming week, I will show you a dev adder with aftermarket skates. I bought two sets to show you guys if it's worth or if it's not worth to buy. But that's another video, guys. We're gonna test this Basilisk V2. It's very similar as the V3. The V3 has more RGB underneath, more profiles inside. I think a little bit more grippy rubber, but it's already fine for me. But more grip, always a good thing in my opinion. The scroll wheel, I like it more than the G502, except the infinite scrolling. That's a really great feature. But I like the RGB on the scroll wheel, it's amazing. RGB on the logo, it's amazing. This is how the front looks. It's uplifted cable on the front, so you have less cable drag. And if you really hate cables, you can always buy wireless. So yeah, guys, let's go to Dota and play as a support and test this if this problem still occurs. If it's really true, we're gonna test it right now, guys. So people, we are arrived in the Dota match as I told you, and we're gonna test this side, if it's hindering my movement or positive vibes, maybe the texture on the sides or the button clicks. So we're gonna test it a little in this game and see if I was wrong or mistaken with my opinion. And yeah, we're gonna play, guys. So it's
the venomous one.
Warlock. As on the Radiant side, we are Radiant. We play against Dire. And we have Warlock, Monkey can swim.
Prepare for battle.
Venomancer, that's me. Throw versus Lion, Marcy, Rubbick,
My friends,
Spearbreaker, and
I'm
Sniper.
calling it.
A touch of venom.
Very cool
In
match.
the bag.
It's in the bag.
So, what is this hero? My hero is Venomancer. It's a poison hero, so damage over time and after effect
Vile
damage.
advance.
So this poison right click, poison plague ward, some minions. They can't move, but they are shooting poison. And an after
It's
effect
better
poison.
to change the lane.
We have wards as well. I have movement
Warlock.
speed, clarity, and some healing.
Just enough
And a
time to make
branch
a cup
for
of
some
tea.
And the Warlock.
We're gonna ward this area, especially the room we want. And we want the sentry
venom
close
flows.
nearby to see if they, for counter warding their wards, but they don't have it. We
Quick
start with
as
you.
venom.
gonna play? Snipers trying to take that room.
Agitation.
Should not possible.
Time to get angry with each other.
To
That's
the
the room,
fight.
guys. Yes. So I'm with
Into
Sven.
the valley of death
He
rode
changed
the
hero or
5
something.
idiots.
Impaled.
Well, we have a Sven actually. So that's great. Gonna buy more wards. We are support this game. And clarity, another clarity. And now we're playing Sniper and Rubik. So Sniper is the carry, Rubik is the support. And we keep annoying the support first. So the support is lower health, while then Sniper is more in danger. So yeah, this Basilisk V2, what we are using,
Quick as venom.
I have that problem with the right mouse button. I can't click properly because of my how I hold my mouse. But yeah, so I can sometimes not right click. For example, in shooters it's not a big deal, but in MOBAs it's really annoying. And it's because of my hand positioning. But I think it's not natural for me to do it like this. I don't have the problem with the G502. I don't say the G502 is way
As
better.
you say.
Why don't you farm, Sven?
Yes. Ruination. Ooh.
So yeah,
With
he's
vim
really scared to
and
farm.
venom.
I don't know why. I cannot push them out of comfort zone because I don't have damage right now. Only poison.
Yes.
What's on? Okay, P9, the last is
Going.
away. We need Vision Ward to secure our offlaner. What do we need more?
Agitation.
We need a urn, so we go for the Ring of Protection. It's into the urn.
My venom flows.
You are a true friend.
A touch of venom. Yes.
They want to deny my clarity as well. Clarity is a mana potion. And you need it potion sometimes. Oh, he can die now. I can't right click properly.
A touch of venom.
Okay.
Quick as venom.
God's thanks be with you.
So I hold it like this, guys, and then I have the problem. If I hold it like this or backwards, then I don't have the problem, but I have lesser control. It's really annoying.
Ah, sweet toxicity. Ooh, what a burn!
Healing salve. We have observer wards. Clarity.
Clarity potion. I could seriously use a few of these right now.
Back from
Optimus when I have
the
healing for you.
bridge.
If he don't want to farm, I do take the farm. Even I'm support. It's annoying. He not takes the farm. So we're gonna farm a little. I have very low damage. 49. That means I can basically barely lost it.
As you say.
But yeah.
Going. Yes.
Carry get the kill, that's good.
With vim
Or the
and
carry is the
venom.
offlaner. He shouldn't pick Sven on the offlane in my opinion, but he did. I think it's a bot, maybe this guy, because he don't talk at all.
My
In
venom.
team game you need to talk either in chat or with microphone to have a good team play, right? But he's not talking at all. So how are the other lanes going? Warlock here and Pro Ranger.
Violet Vance. The world uses an exquisite toxin.
Was a really bad mistake of me. I did go push too far. I want to right click him. He has more range. He outranged me and I did a big mistake there. I learned from it. I now will be more passive the coming rounds in this game. Can we do to get an edge?
My enemies will taste my venom.
This we give another healing salve for the carry or the offlaner. I have another healing salve.
With Vim and Venom.
You are a true friend.
Are you in bot or something? I think you're in bot.
Yes. Denied. Impaired.
So it's a little bit back and forward on the lane phase. Mostly it's around 30 minute mark the lane phase.
A touch of venom.
We are at 7 minute mark now.
My venom knows. Agitation.
That's the earn. A really bad mistake of that guy. You need to be careful.
Going. Violet
I missed
Vance.
because the range was too short.
Please don't push the lane, man. Don't push. Lane to be here.
Your top
I think the
tower is
creep
under
just
attack.
goes
Yes.
further.
I got boomed, guys! No! Lion! Don't snipe!
Excuse me, sir. it's
Okay,
your
we
top
need more
tower.
mobility,
It
so
says
we
it's
need
being
a
destroyed.
brown boost, the cheapest mobility early game. Or no, not the cheapest, that's winless.
My
already.
venom's restored.
We buy wards for us. Hangu set for our offliner. Because he don't farm at all. Quite
As
annoying.
you
He has
say.
barely lost hits. Initiate. I need to stay close because I have an urn. The more depth
touch of
fell on the
venom.
ground, I get urn charges. Either I can heal my team or I can damage the enemy.
Your middle tower is
I
under
have
attack.
2 charges right now. They're all incoming, guys.
With Vim and
Be careful. He's playing way too aggressive. This is not good, but I need to help him. He's our mid laner, our core player.
Violet Vance.
And the Marcy is coming after me. I'm dying now. Probably.
Agitation.
No, I'm not. I'm fast enough. Yes! Help me, monkey.
Hey, pull the ring. What? Okay. Pull the ring, man.
Come on, Sven.
Oh,
Time
get
to drop
them.
the hammer on someone.
So we got
Like
a
a
nice
blight,
value out of
I
our
return.
kills there. I leave that lane, it's really going wrong. I'm 2 kills and 4 deaths and 4 assists.
Quick
It's
as
okay.
venom.
That's this the real carry, Draw Ranger, we need to buff him. So I stay out of the
As
XP
you
zone, stack and
say.
pull. So I am not sharing XP with them. A bit faster. I do it
Going.
now. Because the creep wave is already coming, right? So the creep wave is already
My venom flows.
only got one actually.
I hate.
Excuse me, sir, but it's your top tower. It says it's being
Didn't touch.
Useless as.
Missing top.
The pain.
So, get me guys, this game is really amazing. All competitive games, in my opinion, are quite cool because the thrill of the competitiveness makes it fun, at least for me. As long as it's going well. If it goes wrong, then they blame everyone except themselves, right? I blame, of course, myself a lot. I died there not so smart.
Back from death's door.
radiant structure.
You're not pro gamers though, so we can make mistakes. But yeah. So the Basilisk guys, what are good things about the Basilisk V2? Let's say that. Really like the side grips of this mouse. They're very grippy. I think they are better than the G5 in my opinion. The cable's better than the G5
Quick as venom.
You know, what is your position?
Your bottom tower is under attack. That's a twofer.
Yes, got him. I want to secure you, but you're not farming there.
I want to farm there, but my TP was cooldown.
Ah, okay. So I can say some more side notes about the game. In the game there are neutral camps or jungle camps or ancient camps,
middle
depending
tower
which are
is
ancient camps. You can farm neutral items from it. Oh. I'm coming.
Ever more venomous. Violet that.
Guys, we need to help the carry. There just spawned an observer ward.
No one is coming. No one is coming. Monkey is farming as crazy. He's not joining to the lane. They killed me as a 4 in the lane. And he's just hitting the creeps. Hitting the creeps. Full 14 minutes, he just only hit the creeps.
Flows.
Yeah. I'm gonna ward now.
He is the mid lane. He should join to the lane. He died 2 times.
Envenomed. Play aggressive attitude.
Try to die, okay? If you are not coming.
Your top tower is under attack.
Okay, I will die.
Hold back, my
team
hero.
finally will come.
Nice.
Another.
Killing wards. The observer ward you get a little bit of coins for, but the rest,
A touch of
killing
venom.
sentry wards, the invisible wards to counter them, you can't get money from it, sadly. That's how it is.
I have Warlock in my lane, and it is the first time I got the healing from him.
Yeah.
I don't know why you are playing a hero when you don't know him.
We are all starters.
It was very interesting. 16 minutes the first time he hit Warlock, the most healer hero in the Dota.
If he has the shard, it's the best hero, yeah. Okay, I'm now gonna help the team because it's not going well.
Agitation.
Remember
We
that
have
top
to
tower you
roll
loved
him
so much?
from
Mwah! Kiss it goodbye!
spawn some plague wards, but they're only level 1, so they're dying
With
very
vim
quickly.
and
They're
venom.
squishy.
Going.
I smoked, we are invisible now, till you go out
As
of
you
invisible.
say.
Like what I do now, we are out of
He's low, just calm, you can kill him. On him. Idiot.
Impaled.
Come back after you've had some.
Good job.
Just push.
There you go.
Dire structures are fortified.
Watch this spot.
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
They don't have mana, I have nothing. Get back.
With Vim.
Excuse me, sir, but it's your top tower. It says it's been...
Alright, good job. I have an recharge for you, man. So yeah, the grips on this mouse fantastic. I really like it. I have dry hands and I get very good grip on the sides. Both sides is really amazing. In my opinion, this clutch button is a little bit too short. Even I have 21 centimeter length of hands. It's a little bit too short, but maybe there's a second one. At least the previous model, the Basilisk V1, had the second one, but I don't know if I have it actually.
I'm in Venom.
Your middle tower is under attack. Hey, you guys doing some great work, forget about
Let
it.
me see.
Tower has fallen. A wizard should know better.
A touch of venom. Yes. My loyal ward.
So yeah, neutral spawning in the jungle. I learned you guys a little bit at the minute mark 8. I think it's 12, 27, 37 and 60.
Quick as venom.
That is also really great. And now we need more wars, we are support, we need to smoke, we purchase all.
Yes.
And now we maybe do some damage to the opponents.
The plague on our foes.
There
With
are no
vim
observer
and
wards,
venom.
Sven.
Ward
Like
them
plague
off.
wards though, but...
Agitation. Impaled.
I believe in this throw, he's pretty solid, he speaks at least a little bit
My
only at the
venom
game.
flows. Venom pays. Vile advance.
I smoke myself.
As you say. Yes. Yes.
This Rubik can spell steal with his ultimate. He can spell steal everything except passives. And that's very scary. If he steals my Plague Ward, it's really hard pushing against him.
Go
Really
in.
annoying. So if I see he wants to steal it, I press Q immediately. And he already stole a spell, so he
yet.
can't steal anymore.
Agitation.
Nice. Ward.
Plague our enemies. Taste my venom. I'm where the lies. Disbelieves.
Good job.
Consort with shadows.
So what can we purchase more as a support items? So this is really great. It gives me movement speed and damage over time to an enemy. And debuffs all kinds of things. It's really great. But this one gives me HP regen, so health regen, and the mana regen, and a speed
Dire
boost.
structures
And
are
teammates,
fortified.
enemies, slow the enemies, or you can even speed boost couriers to deliver your
Your
items.
bottom tower is
So
under
it's really
attack.
great item
Venom and
support.
vengeance.
We buy smoke and more sentries. Now we need to escape from myself or we keep dying. See, I'm 6 out of 9 and first was 6, so I'm doing
Oh
quite
man,
decent
middle
with
tower
assists.
denied. How can
In
I
the death
afford wards
wise, I
now?
play really bad.
Loyal ward.
But yeah, I not have 300 losses or something.
Vile advance. With Vim
Try to
and
bait them
Venom.
or with illusion.
Yes,
Okay, we need to secure our carry with more warden.
as you say.
So this plague ward is efficient. It does do has health, of course. It does do poison.
Go.
Watch this
You need
spot.
fission
Quick as Venom.
every time from the cooldown. Basically, that's the best.
Yes.
I'm not much for gratitude.
My venom flow. Ward them off.
Dire structures are fortified.
Agitation. My venom flows.
I don't
Your
get
top tower is under attack.
And put
Going. My loyal ward.
go in, okay? We go high ground until they buy back.
Yeah.
The plague on our foe.
Those
Buy back,
sobs
it'll get
got
back.
their
We are not
focus.
continuing.
Rock
With
on,
Vim
Tommy.
and Venom.
When they are back, we retreat. Okay.
I'm under attack.
Back, guys. We just pushing up.
Yes.
I need an escape
A little bit
ASAP.
until the Sven ulti comes.
Middle tower.
Taste my venom.
Need to escape or how you pronounce it. I don't know exactly. But fission ward, plague
Plague our
ward,
enemies.
keep placing them every time. It's really good
Yes. Gold for me.
because you get fission for free. It does do a little bit of slowness. And the team fight is going on. We need to come there. Glimmer. We need glimmer and an escape with invisible.
Impaled.
Thanks.
Well warded. A touch of venom.
I wasn't expecting you to be useful.
Gold for me.
But a lot of cash though. That's good.
Impaled.
Ghost Rig, really great on Sven. Why this E ability is really great? Fission, poison, poison constantly from cooldown. You get more fission. It costs only 26 mana. I have 600 mana. I can spend it for days. We get fission damage. Also, when they chase us, we have all sources of poison damage around us. The more from different
Quick as
weapons
venom.
you can get, the better, in my opinion. You need actually my escape. I bought a glimmer cape.
Hey, let's
Really good.
change the item because my boss rate is a problem. This item, you get the
A touch of
Paladin.
venom. Going.
I'm not much for gratitude.
So yeah, I bought a glimmer cape. Yeah, you can do it on yourself. I can explain a little. Oh wait. Wards first, glimmer cape there.
then push top and then go rush.
So it gives magic resistance, a little bit
With
of
Vim
defending
and
magic
Venom.
style. Okay, that's resistance actually. You can glimmer it on yourself. On
I'm not
carry
ready.
is really good support item, especially if you need to
My
escape.
venom flows. As you say. Agitation.
come to defend this tower. If they come, we'll kill them and then we go.
Yeah, I'm coming. So I keep clicking with my right mouse button. Everyone in MOBAs needs a right mouse button. And
The enemy's
my button
top
is
tower has fallen.
quite a lot stuck. Oh, there's a fight coming. Myself, this is the fastest way to come there. There's a sniper over there.
Smoked. As you say.
Where's it? Rubik, actually. We need invisible detection nearby. Mongo the carry.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Why is this
carry.
the top tower got burned?
And when needed, I glimmer cape the carry. Or myself, or anyone that's in danger, I glimmer cape. And I have a slow and a really great combination I have now.
I'm under attack.
Sorry, I need to sneeze.
Sorry. The enemy's top tower has fallen. Dark structures are fortified. Oh, flipping Nora, we got the top barracks. The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
Watch this.
Go rush and then go high ground again. Go rush and high ground. Get out.
Plague our enemies.
We need more wards.
Going.
Wards are coming.
Not
Your
yet.
bottom tower is under attack.
With Vim and Venom.
I make vision around the Aegis side.
Hey, Monkey, get the Aegis. Monkey, get the.
Your bottom tower is under attack. What's radiant about that?
Immortality.
Quick as Venom.
Guys, push me, then
So I
finish this
bought an
game, okay?
Aghanim shard. It was 1400 gold. And you get with your Q
With
a
Vim
couple of
and
plague
Venom.
wars for free. So if
Your
you
bottom
every
tower
hit on
is
a
under
hero, if
attack.
you do 3 on the
Okay,
Q5, you have 12 plague wars.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about that.
As
I mean,
you
not it.
say.
Let's go. Oh, you have Aegis, you should go up. Yeah. For you, they will. And use your.
The silence within
Agitation.
See how many plague wars I have there. You can win this. Move to here. Speed boost of dollar. Here, take it! Babagida, Babagida.
is coming.
Boss. Healing the carry. Save the carry when it's needed.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
More plague wars.
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. Große Mannen auf dem Campus.
My loyal wolf.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
So yeah, they're falling a lot of deaths on the field. Of course, because of my poison
hit it,
and damage,
just hit
physical
it.
damage from the carry. Really great.
Don't matter if you die, just finish this.
No one does this to me.
We did great damage, guys. Good. What shall I buy to win this game
But
more?
better to go for the Aghanim. Aghanim on the Ispan is much better. You can jump on sniper and finish him in 2 seconds.
Bro, what do you need as support stuff? I already have Glimmer Cape and Speed Boost. Maybe 4 stuff for you?
Everything is fine. I have Hurricane Pipe.
Yeah, but the second one is always
Regurgitated
great.
into the world.
Okay, we have an
Quick as
SCH for the
venom.
whole team.
Pardon the interruption, sir, but it's a phone call from your
So
middle
now it's
tower.
defending, they
It's
counter
being
us like
destroyed.
Ronaldo in the soccer games.
Hey, don't contest
Tower
them.
is under attack.
That's fine. We'll push button and finish.
Ah, sweet toxicity.
Okay.
With Vim and Venom. Venom pays.
Gonna D-ward our jungle so we are safe after, maybe?
Summoned for well warded. Going.
Triangle, right?
Yeah, smart.
Impaled.
This'll come in handy.
And that last
Oh,
reaction we
Ragnarok.
need somehow.
Yes.
Yes.
Sniper first, okay? Sniper.
Yeah, okay.
A touch of venom.
Breaker top. Spirit breaker top. They are ridiculous.
My venom glands engorged. A plague on our foes.
Three dudes in dire structures not fortified. Their tower's doing that woo thing. Fortified. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Are you serious?
Agitation.
Guys, good job, guys.
Sweet toxin.
Radiant victory.
Even I had a really hard time with my right mouse button, guys. It's my problem because I have different grip than the on Earth that's using this mouse. I can understand it's a great mouse. I just personally wait for an Razer BASILISK 4, and I hope they do it the same side, right mouse button, the same as the G502, and then Basilisk, because I really like the shape, the quality, the cable, the skates, the sensor, the onboard profile, the grips on the sides, the texture on the main buttons are better than the G502 because it has texture and the G502 is smooth plastic. The scroll wheel is different than the G502 because it has no infinite scrolling, but it has resistance scrolling. And actually I don't use that infinite scrolling at that much. So this resistance scrolling is great. I like resistance, and it's not that tactile, but a lot of nice tapping. It's really great. The buttons are all quite decent. They can improve a couple of things, but overall it's a great mouse. And of course there's a Razer BASILISK V3. The V3 has more RGB, better sensor, better onboard memory, all kinds of things. But for me, I'm not gonna purchase it. The reason it's the same right mouse button. For me, it's a problem to purchase it. And I don't purchase the mouse just only for reviews. I also like to use them. And That's why I boycott basically the V3, because the V2 and V3 has the same problem. I hope we get a V4 in the future, and then yeah, if it's fixed or some improvements, I will probably purchase it. Okay, so now on the Dota side, we have won the game. We are all heralds, the lower league. Doesn't matter, it's still hard game. What did I do right as a Dota player, and what did I do as my support play? So I was support Venomancer. I killed 8. That is less than my deaths. So I basically played worse than I should. But to compensate, I have 26 assists. As you can see, to all assists of the enemy team and our team, I have the highest assists. That's really great as a support. You don't want to get kill steal. I have decent amount of netgraph. I didn't farm that much, so I did get it from assists. That's great. I have an escape to push myself away, or an carry away, or an opponent to us. Damage over time on an enemy, or healing our teammates, and it has some health regen, all kinds of things. And Glimmer Cape, escape on me or an teammate. Triangle boost to stay sustain on the lane. I don't have to retreat that much to the fountain. A lot of sentries and a bullwhip. You may think why you're on bullwhip, because there are already better tier neutrals. But the bullwhip is a great support item. You can speed boost or slow an opponent, speed boost your carries, or save yourself. It gives mana as well and health regen. Really great. The Aghanim shard is great. I only took 1 Tome of Knowledge because I was the soft support. I shouldn't take one at all actually, but I took one to get my faster level 20. Okay, so let's see the damage source. I did the second highest damage of the team. So all the physical carries did less damage than our low economy support stuff, except Warlock. He was really all in. He did go all in on his ultimate for a lot of golems. Golems are that ultimate creature that's doing a lot of damage in combination with spells. It's powerful, and he has a refresher orb. That means he can refresh his ultimate, so he has like 4 golems. And when he dies, he also gets a golem. There's probably 5 in a team fight. That's why he gets the damage, with, of course, his main abilities. So damage source-wise, I did really great. The enemy sniper did really damage. He also did not feed. He should make more range, in my opinion, but that's their team. I did kill all kinds of things, carries, tanks, supports, and I did really great supporting. Normally the hard support buy the most of the wards and supportive items, but I did as a soft support almost 8 times more than the hard support. So you can say he has the most damage done, but items. He should make more wards. So I'm the soft support. I should buy less wards and get them better equipment. Overall, it's also a very great game. It's not because of the win, but performance-wise, we also improved quite a lot. So the global stats of the Herald League where I'm in is personal. I was below the Herald League global stats. That's interesting. So I performed not so great, but also great in other aspects of the game. A really great game. This game, there were not so much toxic people. That's what I like. So let's see the healing. Of course, Warlock is one of the greatest healers in the game. If you have the Aghanim shard. He didn't purchase it. That's a mistake in my opinion, but he chose a different build. So what is his healing, what he has done to the team? Let's see, damage. Warlock. Can I not see Warlock's healing? I can only see my own healing. That's not so good. But the MVP, that was Warlock. The hard support, because he had a greedy hard support build. He should be the MVP because he did a lot of AoE damage, but he could also get it without that stuff, without that Aghanim booster. But yeah, really great match. And let's go to the end conclusion, to the table, and then we're gonna finish this video. So, people, finally a end conclusion of the Basilisk V2.
It's also basically the same as the V3, so we can basically talk both about these mouse. It's kind of similar. So yeah, a quick summing up from this mouse is the cable. It's great. In my opinion, I really like it. For a wired cable, and otherwise you don't have a cable, of course, by wireless. The skates are very good, they were 100% PTFE. For my liking, they're a little bit too fast. I prefer a little bit more frictiony control-ish glide, but that's up to me. The resistance scrolling with the scroll wheel, I really like. I like that high resistance scrolling. You feel very good the steps between and you have nice control by scrolling. That's really great. All buttons were quite decent. I think the left and the right mouse button could be tweaked a little bit to a more tactile feeling, but that's me. The texture on the left and the right primary buttons, I really like. I get firm grip on it. Better than a G502, wired and wireless. They are kind of the same as well. And they are really good textured wise, in my opinion. The grip on the sides, left and right, is very grippy. I heard that the Basilisk V3 was a little bit more grippy than the V2. So that is only a good thing, except if you don't like grip. But yeah, in my opinion, the clutch button is a little bit too short. Could be longer, but it could be also possible that there's a second clutch button inside the original box. I forgot and I didn't look for it in this video actually. It's also not about the clutch button, but in my opinion, I have 21.5 centimeter long hands and it's a little bit short to reach. The left and the right side buttons, as I told you in the beginning and in the middle of the video, they could be placed a little bit more backwards. And the reason behind that is I claw gaming mouse, this mouse, and a lot of people claw this mouse because in my opinion there are better palm grip mouse. So if you're really into a palm grip mouse, I suggest maybe buy a different one. But if you like it with palm, with this mouse, it's your life, it's up to you, you can still enjoy it. But if I do it with claw grip, the buttons are more positioned forward, and if they were positioned a little bit more backwards, I could easier reach the, let's see, the front one. The front one should be 2 mm more backwards, and the other one also 2 more mm backwards, so to reach them both very well. Of course, in FPS games, RTS games, you don't need them, but in MOBA games, it's very helpful to have some spare keys to customize, if you like that. So that's my suggestion, be aware of that. Also the same at the right side, what I told you at the beginning. Is it really true or is it my problem? It's basically, I think it is mostly my problem when holding the side, but there is grip till the end, and if there's grip till the end, in my logic wise, it should say you can place there your fingers. I also have a decent amount of how big they are, so that's possibly why I hold this button to, yeah, that it's a little bit annoying for me because I can't click properly, and fast actuation in MOBA games I need to click quite a lot, right? So I can chase either thing, buying different mouse, I can do anyway, but or change the grip. But if I do the grip more backwards, like in claw more backwards, I have lesser side control, and I also don't prefer that. So not all people has this problem what I occur in my games, but I only say be aware of it before purchase. Either it's the V2 or the V3, they are built identically except more RGB, better side grips, more profiles and all kind of things, but they're quite similar. So be aware of that, okay guys? Yeah, overall a really amazing mouse. If this side was fixed, probably it was my main mouse for a while. For a really while, till there's something better of course. Yeah, for now I still play with the G502 Lightspeed, but wired, because I have another problem with that mouse. But I'm not gonna tell you guys that in this video and also not in the coming video. I think it's not worth your time, but I'm still searching for my main gaming mouse, and always, even I find the right perfect mouse, that's possibly never gonna happen. I still probably purchase mice because I really love them. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Consider a like on the video if you want. Maybe subscribe on the channel for more videos in the future. And otherwise, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.